welcome back to the Tozi channel for my shiny, or specifically more Key. We are being so well fed. We had Taemin, we had an Onyu, there is Minho in a show, and now we've got Key with a song title at least. I mean, obviously the song's going to be very him as well, but this title, my god. Key to the absolute maximum. Pleasure Shop. Okay, those teasers were whack. They reminded me very much of that film Passengers with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence. If you haven't seen it, then you won't understand why that, but if you have, you will understand it. I doubt that that's the reference we're pulling here, but I guess we're gonna find out together. You know how I feel about Key as a solo artist. Let's get into it. Gotcha.
Welcome to the Pleasure Shop.
Come on in, 더 깊게 홀려 with me, with me, with me, with me. I got all 감춰둔 맘에 your needs, your needs, your needs, your needs. Pick and choose. I'm happy when you're happy, that's the truth. Oh yeah. 내 밀어줘. 두 손끝이 조금 차가워도 기분 다시 move. It's the pleasure shop. 내게 말해봐 what you want, what you like.
Look at those boots.
그저그는 grab it up down. 지루했던 현실엔 없던 것들의 world. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
This is so different than I expected. Well, open different to expected. Work.
Oh yeah. So what's the move? 빠져들 수밖에 없는 이유. Whatever I do, it's the pleasure shop. 내게 말해봐 what you want, what you like. 너도 몰래 이끄는 사이.
Those are some strategic shadows. My goodness. My god. Key. Oh, I'm so overwhelmed. I mean, as always, just a party banger that makes you want to dance. Art. And also work. And looks and face and body yaddy yaddy this time as well. I'm so overwhelmed. He's really creating, I mean, obviously because there's Keyland, but he really is creating his own visual identity. It's very much his universe. I want like a map. Do you know what I mean? Like when you start a fantasy novel and it gives you a map of the fantasy land so you can understand when the fantasy characters start traveling, where in the fantasy world they are. I want Key's Fantasyland, the map, so I can understand where everything fits, though we're going in layers now. It's not just sort of like a dimensional thing, we're going through layers of himself and to whom he's speaking. that started so differently to how I expected. So differently, because we had heard a little "You're Welcome" snippet on social media before it started, so I thought, you know, it's going to be upbeat little banger, which it did end up being, but that opening part very much surprised me. And sort of the kind of the comedy and the silliness of some parts of it, but also the sort of production. He's playing a lot with, I mean, he's been doing this all along, but he plays a lot with identity and either choosing your identity or expressing your identity in different ways or searching for it. Maybe even sort of the better way to express that is identifying the different personalities you hold within you and giving them all their own space to breathe, their own costume, their own character, their own sort of almost autonomy. That would kind of hold all these things within us. That's what it feels like to me. Anyway. That was so discombobulating. A lot happened, but I love it. And what a little bop, and I'm gonna listen to that a lot. I just really enjoy the texture of Key's stuff. I just enjoy it. Do you have any idea how happy I get every time I see my little Key corner? It makes me so happy. I still listen to Bad Love Gasoline, Killer, and especially Bound on those albums, thank you very much, all the time, because I just like going off to Keyland in my head. I like it as an auditory texture, and I like thinking about the music videos. I think about them often, and I think I'm going to be thinking about this one often as well. It's not just choreography and looks and everything, it is the world building. I suddenly feel like I have a project on mind of like linking everything together. Of course, I did do a video of how Bad Love Gasoline and Killer unite, how those are a trilogy together, but I'm serious. I want a map of the whole of Keyland to help me understand all the layers and where everything fits. And if somebody else doesn't do it, it might be up to me. Next time I can't sleep, guess what I'm going to be doing? Oh, Key, I love you so much, being my best friend. I'm going to head over to Patreon, where we are watching Amazing Saturday every single weekend. If you're into that, please do come join us anytime. The link is in the description. Also watching dramas, at the moment watching Dream High, super fun. But I love seeing Key on Amazing Saturday every weekend. He's such fun and such a master. And really, honestly, watching Key on Amazing Saturday, if you've never seen it, will make you appreciate with the caliber of artist that he is, because he understands music and lyricism so well that oftentimes he's solving the puzzles in the variety show, not necessarily because he heard it, but because he understands music so well that he understands how a song should go, and therefore he basically writes music on the spot or writes lyrics on the spot in this show. It's amazing to watch. He's such a dude. All right. I love him a million. I love you a million. Thank you so much for joining me for more Key. 감사합니다. 사랑해요. And I will see you soon for more. 안녕.